We're back at it again, guys. Adam's down there, I'm here. We're gonna do a bit of POV, stick the camera on the head. I put the wireless microphone on this time so you guys can hear me a bit better. Doing a couple of downlights in here. We'll run through what we've got, where we're going with stuff, and bits and bobs. But I'll do a bit of a talk through as well. We'll try and do continuous video with the snippets that I cut out, which are the boring bits. So let's get it. Okay, what we've got here. Because what we're doing here is a partial rewire, it's a full rewire, but it's partially throughout. So what we've got here is old lighting feeds, because we're still keeping it connected. So this has been recently done by us, which you would have seen. Adam's just putting some sockets in because there was a big doorway here. Plaster's gone round. We won't go there. So that's currently dead, so that's on our new circuit, which is currently here. This is our permanent supply that goes down to the board in there. So what we're doing today, we've got the DeWalt cable stapler out. We've got a spot to go in here, spot to go there, and then a dogleg that way. I'm not too sure if the customer's ripping this down yet, but we're gonna feed the stuff off. This doesn't have asbestos in. It has an asbestos check. There was asbestos in the upstairs and it was all properly removed, but every room has been checked. This is old lath and plaster, but there's no asbestos found, so we're okay. But I'm not gonna be drilling these. I'll be poking my cables through. So we've done our lines here, 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 here. I'll be linking across. So as and when, if it's getting overboarded, I presume it's getting ripped down, but I don't know about that. I've got an outside light feed to go in and a couple of light switches down here as well. This is when I find out I've got no 1mm. 3-core, flex, 2.5. Oh no, oh dear, oh dear. To the shop it is. Right, I'm back. I ended up getting Screwfix because it was a bit closer. Got some 1mm there now, got 3-core on the top. I bought a few little things which are in here. Got Cat 6 for Adam, some sockets, and these are like 30 quid. Some DeWalt chisels, which realistically we actually do need some chisels for the van. The amount of times we're in a pickle. Adam's I'm doing a little video down here on the plasterer, just absolutely garbage work as usual. So we start doing what we're doing. We've got one in here. Right, we've got 2 there. You all right there, mate?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just getting the data cable in.
Sound. So that's our first downlight there. We'll start passing our stuff through our holes. Then in here, we made the decision. So you walk in the doorway here. We're going to do a light here, but how far we space it off? Do we bring it in this trough here? We're going to bring it in this trough here. And realistically, I think we bring it a bit closer away from the wall. Got a better spread of light there and there. So if we want to go here and here, I just need to pull it back 1 joist, give it a dog leg, make sure these 2 are in line. I'm very tempted just going to get a 4-inch hole saw and cut out roughly where my lights are going to go. So I presume it's all being pulled down, so as and when it gets boarded, it'll all be the same. But that's not my job. Like I said earlier in the video, it's been tested, we're okay. We'll just have to give a bit of a sweep up afterwards. No. Yeah. I'm actually going to do a continuous loop, which is what I've said loads of times. So when you come into second fixing, you can't find a cable, but you want to do a bit of fault finding, it's already all connected, which will make your life a lot easier. And by a continuous loop, I mean don't cut it for the downlights, pull it to where you want it to be. Let's say this now. We do this loop like this, and we can pull this one across. Pull a little bit more through. We're going to want a downlight. See if we can stick a tab in. So I'll loop there. So we'll leave that in the ceiling for the time being. We'll link that up there. That's our downlights. For the time being done until later on. Shut that door. Until later on when we get proper measurements. We'll take some pictures. Obviously we've got the video evidence here that'll help us locate our stuff as and when it gets reboarded. This gets pulled down in case stuff gets a bit moved. We know roughly 99% sure where we are off bare brick walls. Right, I've just stripped that one. We know that one here is our downlights, so I'll just write downlights. But that's feeding the other two, so I always draw an arrow. That's sort of like a load. We'll get that clipped on, and then we can start getting our switches in. Right, need a 1 gang pattress on here. Don't say. That'll do. Adam's got the fixing box in the SDS.
Wait out the floorboard, put this back down, and make those off.
Bit of BTS it that was, mate.
Bit of what?
Behind the scenes.
Oh yeah.
Alright, now Adam's finished making horrific noises. Line there. Oh, and there we go. Right, let's start again. People call this level overkill, but I call it absolutely mint. Don't we, Adam? Yes, Nick, we do. Just say yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Throw the SDS off you, bro.
Back of it.
Yeah.
What's up?
What?
What's up?
No way.
Normally when you stop drilling like that, you hit something or...
How rude. Right, that'll have our 3-core to it. And on top of it as well, we're probably going to do a light switch for the outside light, which I don't think the customer's discussed with us properly yet. I'd rather stick a feed out to be on the safe side. Right, time for light switches. So we're coming from here, we're going to go across, down, and our light switch is coming here. This one's being removed, this is the old one. This is going to be for our landing for upstairs, and our 2-way here for the lights in here. So if you're coming through to the kitchen, this will be the utility room. You can turn the hallway off from behind. Very tempted to do is just poke it this way. And then I should be able to just poke that down here. Oh God, I'm good. They don't call me Artisan Bundy for nothing. Do they, Adam? Nope, Nick, they don't. As for the switch here, 3 dashes. That's a universal sign for an electrician around Stafford, surrounding areas. That's the switch wire. To be fair, I could just feed that through this one. Boom, delicious. Right, we're getting 3-core from here now, across the front door. Oh, for God's sake, hang on. Guy's noisy next door. Right, so we've got our 3-core in, got 2-core in, looks a bit of a mess. One of them's the smoke, one of them is the feed to the lounge, that needs to go here. I think I'm going to take a permanent from here as well, run that across to here, and then have our load out across for our outside light, so we don't have to have a hidden Wago box somewhere or too many cables in the light fitting outside. It will be here. So we'll have the 3-core, so we'll have 2 type of wiring systems, a 3-core for 2-way, and then a permanent, and then a load back out across, which I'll run you through the process. I got sidetracked and started doing this.
Cheers, bro, you're doing my job, yeah?
Well, someone's got to do it quickly, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's alright, I'll pay by the hour, so it's alright.
Keep you walking in, that's what you'd be doing. It's right, your mum's coming mine later, so she can pick you up if you want.
Oh, that's fine.
No problem. Right, well, I'm in the process of just going to sort this out a little bit. That's our feed across. So, apologies if the camera's not directly pointing exactly where I want it to go. I can't actually tell without getting my phone out and looking. This should be downstairs light and feed. Yeah. I'm glad that didn't go bang. Just joking, it's not wired into the board. Feed. And then this one here goes to the lounge. Sweet, so technically that's that. That's how it normally would be. You've got loop in, loop out, we've got a switch. That's what it would normally be in a light fitting. And obviously we have the down light, that'll attach onto the down light, but we are going to run one more in now, which is going to go across to that pattress, which I said over there for the outside light. But we have got a smoke alarm here, So I'm going to run the smoke alarm into this trough here, so it'll be centralised with the lights. And we've got our room access for our regs, so 7 meters every doorway going around. And then from here, we're going to take another 3 core, go. Oh no, we're already doing that way. Yeah, so as we said to Adam, this is the last link one, but we need a heat alarm. So we're going to come back off here, go through here. When the ceiling's dropped in there, there's a brand new kitchen bin built on the back of the house. So I've just spoke to the customer, and the doorway in there has been moved to the central location. So outside light, no go for now. So I thought I'd just jump on quickly. Bit of POV action in doing a fast fix socket. I did a fast fix socket and I recorded it for a YouTube short, and it got 2 million views or something like that. And Jesus Christ, as I get slated. It was worth it. I did well on views, but 5,000 subs. I'll put the little thing up now of how well it did. It was well worth it for me to do it and spend the time doing it, and then messed around with it a little bit, because then everyone had their own opinion. And the more comments the video gets, the more interaction it gets as well, and more traction with different people. So you do something, some YouTubers do things wrong in videos to get people to jump on a video and shout at them and everything. It's very weird that you guys can't see my face. Sorry about this. But yeah, I'm not a massive fan of doing things wrong on purpose. I like to mess around with Adam and do silly shorts, but we don't do things wrong on purpose to get interaction, because I'm not all about that, if I'm being completely honest. Stick it on there. Right, what I've done here, like I was saying, instead of going rear entry, because some people really didn't like that, and we like a bit of rear entry, don't we, Adam? Yeah, that's right. I've notched a bit out of the bottom here, but you can't see, but I've notched a bit because this is actually double boarded. They plasterboarded the existing door frame that was here, and then they dabbed on top of it. Don't ask me why. So we're gonna cut the holes out the right size. That would have been nice. It's a bit tight, mate. We don't want no comment.
Just the edges catching, yeah.
I think so. Yeah, we're in now.
That's what she said.
Wait. It's a good clicking sound that was, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Time for the second one.
You need anything from the van?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. You got the first season, yeah?
Yes, Tart. He's such a good boy, isn't he? He'll be sadly missed when he goes. What, all these extra pencil lines on the wall here, Adam? Just looks like the... Looks like all the boxes have been shifted left a little bit, like there would have been a stud work in the other side of the wall.
No, I think there was a guy on the other side of the wall telling me where to put it.
I don't think so. I think that guy wrote a clear Sharpie mark on the floor here where the stud work is. But that's fine. It's okay. Okay, we're on. We bent them back where we want them. No.
All your POV videos.
I know, it's terrible, isn't it? Right, put that in. I don't know how much you can see, guys. I'm really sorry. But I'll show you on that one what we mean about bending the cables in the right position. So when we bring it back, we can tighten them a little bit more. We know they're in the right place. Right, so I'm happy with that. So here, keeping our grey insulation within the enclosure. Bend that one down, that one down, that one down. As we push it in place here, without scratching your screwdriver down the freshly painted wall. You've got that bent in place. You can pull that back out. Making sure our connections are still tight. Pushing that back there. Get the pins in. Job's a good one. Right, we're done and dusted with that one. There's not much more I can show you because I can't do the outside light because the door's moving over. But if you want to see some more POV, I'm trying to get bits and bobs as and when I can that isn't the same generic thing. If you want me to do a board swap one day with the camera on my head or mounted on my chest, let me know. And we can sort of run through the stages I do it at. You've all seen me do board changes 100 times, but never directly what I see, so which would be interesting. If there's any other POV stuff you want to see, hit it below. Like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one.